Alright guys, we're going to start in about 5 minutes here. Let's put on some calming music to warm us up. Warm us up for this amazing... where's the one I like with the... kind of has like a voice in it. Let's see here. Yeah, this one. And you could probably hear the power washing going on too. Outside. Man, I feel like unless you live in you own a house in like a rural area where you're really far apart from like the other homes, there's a lot of noise, man. There's a lot of noise no matter where you go. Like my apartment in LA, oh my God, so much noise. Here a little bit better, but still, like there's always either a dog barking, they're power washing right now, mowing lawn. There's almost always something, you know what I mean? I'm going to post on Twitter. We're going to go live. Live on YouTube in 2 minutes. Richard Hart just tweeted, "Money makes you a better person." Interesting. You know where you're in the bear market when Plan B's got his BITGET affiliate link in his Twitter description. He probably was putting all his net worth in Bitcoin at like 67, 68K. What's the latest here? Back to 30K before September close. Interesting. And then okay, so that's what he's saying is the scenario where we already kind of bottomed out. He was like the Messiah. I remember I got a lot of hate when I posted back in like October or November that I thought he was going to be wrong and we were going to go down, but yeah. There is no Messiah, and the more you're right, the more likely you're going to end up being wrong. That chart does look a little convincing here. What's up, Ready? Reedy? Trending Celsius network. What are people talking about that? Now they're mining Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sad what happened with Celsius. What's up, Hyena? What's up, Justin Pinson? Okay, 7 likes. It's pretty weak, guys. Let's get a couple more in here. All right, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Um, and let's get into it. What's up, Aquil? So let's get into some of the technical analysis I want to talk about today. And yeah, so it's looking kind of good, at least for the short term. Now, the thing here, what we want to compare, first of all, like on the big boy time frames, like the 10-day, don't be fooled. I wouldn't be fooled here. And I just want to make sure we're not getting nothing on the 2-week yet. Oh, that is new. That just came up. Let's see here. So that would be the notion that we have bottomed out based kind of on this. If it does confirm, we got 12 days here. That could go away. Be careful. It could be kind of like, could be like this one, guys. Could be a little like this one where confirms and then you go green. It could bring you up to, people would say 28K. I don't know about that. 25 to 26 is more likely in my kind of view. And then after that, right down. However, based on this, you do have the bottom. Now, I would be more convinced with the 16-day because you got to look at it could be like ETH last time too. You got to look at, let's look at ETH on the 2-week here. Look at ETH on the 2-week. That one didn't work out too well. Look at that one right there. That green dot on the 2-week did not work out too well. See, you got one last capitulation downward. So that's what we got to worry about here. Now, it is kind of a good sign though, because money flow here, it's the same. Be careful though, it could go away. RSIs do look, relatively similar, starting to curve up here. Be careful though, it could be kind of like this, kind of like this. The RSIs are a bit, they're split apart and curving upward. Kind of a good sign. So there is, an argument to make for the bottom here. However, look at our 10-day. That money flow don't look good. That money flow, I feel like we got to come into the red here. Now, you probably can make the argument if we're more sideways that you would come into the red anyway because it's more delayed on such a time frame this high. Which, okay, there's that possibility. Not entirely convinced with the Fed still being hawkish, so we got to keep an eye on that. We definitely got to watch out here. And, 6-day, covering up at the V, almost to the bottom there when it was, the RSIs were getting to a point. It does look, there are more signs, more bottom indications right now. Definitely. However, what I'm a little bit afraid of is that we're like right here. You see this wick up? We're kind of like this right here. And see, kind of like that. And then you come down. Also, there's a big case for us to be a choppy summer. Kind of something like that too. So that's what you got to worry about a little bit here. But it is looking a little bit better, especially with the 2-week. And you're curving upward a little bit with the 3-day. That's more of, the case, these higher time frames, a bit more of a case where we could come up to this pocket here. What I think, 24 or something like that. And what I will tell you is probably what will mark, the top of this rally, I think. And what happened in 2014 as well, I want to tell you about, is you came right into the green, I believe, and then right back down. So you got to watch for that too. There's a few things to watch for. Cautious optimism, I guess. I do think we could come down a bit more, come to like 12K or something after the run up, maybe 50% correction from this pocket or something. So yeah. And what I think too is you're probably going to get a bearish div relatively soon here. It may not be a bearish div, but that red dot combined with those split RSIs curving down usually, past 2 times, let's see right here, bam, that was the top. You had a little bit of relief there, but right there, bam, that was a nice short. And then we could go back to here. Didn't really work out too well here. They were closer together though. You got to keep that in mind. This is far apart. And right here, let's see this one. That didn't exactly, see, you do have this, the market likes to play games. Was that? Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, because probably so many people went short there. and then got stopped out and then didn't go short and just lost money, which that's what happens a lot. So you got to be careful there. But other than that, on some of these lower time frames, no bearish div just yet, but once it does happen and confirms, that definitely would be a notion to look downward. 4-hour bearish div confirmed. Didn't work out just yet. Still in the green, coming up, about to get that green dot. That could be the catalyst up to that area right there. Same with the, or what was I looking at, the 5-hour? Yeah, I don't know what I was, oh, the 6 hours, looking at the 4-hour. Yeah, 6 hours, said 4-hour, you're back in the green, which is kind of a good sign here. I like what I'm seeing there. And then, trying to come up. Hourly just keeps trying to come into the red, but it doesn't work out. It just keeps going up. So, yeah. What I'm looking at for the short, 16-hour split RSIs coming down. It's worked well in the past. Things do look a little bit more bullish right now, definitely. But, I'm not entirely convinced that this 2-week is going to be like this right here. I'm a little bit more hesitant that we're going to be like this. You got to be careful, you see. Market likes to play games. So you come up, a little bit of relief, you confirm, bam, right down. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of here. So yeah. There are some bulls. They may be right. So it also could be different too. You got to realize that as well. Also could be different because, if this recession goes into, 2023 and all that, you could have some relief, go up to 30K or something, and then gradually make your bottom in January or something. There's that possibility. I don't think it's going to happen, but, we got to look at everything here. And I want to take a quick look. Well, let's look at Ethereum quickly first. So yeah, your weekly could easily be kind of like that area. The fact that it is turning green is kind of a good sign. We don't have a monthly, the big thing Flopping Groper was talking about, I believe, was the monthly, to come into the green, the monthly Heiken Ashi candle to come into the green, close in the green. We've seen it in the green in this bear market, I believe, but it hasn't closed. Once it closes in the green, that's a pretty good sign. Hasn't happened yet, but once it does, there's a bigger sign here. Also, yeah, it was always it took July until that happened. But this, this green dot, which could happen in a few months, that'd be a nice marker of the bottom. 3-week, let's take a look at too. I want to look at quickly the 3-week. And, yeah, every time here. So if we do get this, keep in mind money flow is, still in the green, lower in the green than these previous times. So that one was the catalyst for that bull market right there. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So let's look more at Ethereum on the 2-week. Yeah, you got your green dot just like Bitcoin. Could be like that. So let's be careful here. 16-day curving upward. See, it could be more like, see right here, this is your bearish, more like this. See, you got close, then nope, just kidding. Down another 60%. See, that's the issue here. And, in terms of like capitulation, all that, you're probably going to have to come down to, between 300 and 600, I would say. So you got to be careful there. The good place to look too, just like Bitcoin daily coming into the green, good place to look. And while that happens, you're probably going to have these RSIs really split apart, and then they'll start to curve down like one of these times here. Or it doesn't happen too often really, but if they're split and curving down as you're getting, hitting off a major resistance here, it's a good point to look to. Try to start shorting. Same as Bitcoin here. Once these RSIs get high, start to curve down, good place to look. And yeah. No bearish divs just yet, really. I mean, you do have the one in the 4-hour, but that's like pretty spread apart. I think you definitely have a very good shot of, well, now you're seeing there in the hourly, but a good shot of getting up to this point. We got relatively close to 1700, so I think you might have a shot there. Although that's the price everybody's been talking about, so that could kind of be a slight issue. But yeah. Let's look at the chat really quick. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking based on what I've been saying. Another Google user, yeah. Is Bitcoin we'll look at Bitcoin dominance next. What's up, internet money? Okay. The ETH merge, yeah. This ain't a relief rally. So that means we hit the bottom, okay. Sold everything. Okay, sold. Shrimp volatility without okay. Bull trap. Delta 9, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, it definitely would. The hourly here, before or after, I think it's going to be 24K, I will say, should be before. 25 to 28K, that could take longer. I don't know if we're going to get that high in this rally. Kind of hard to say. But yeah, I mean, I feel like one of these money flow crossovers into the red on the hourly. This one didn't work, but possibly one of these will bring it down eventually. I mean, especially if it happens as we're like rejecting off of a point like here. So yeah. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance because I'm curious how that's looking, you know, with this little rally. And it is coming down, which is kind of surprising. You know, some people have been, you know, even the monthly VO coming down here, but the money flow would probably overpower that. That's another reason why there could be a last leg down, because I feel like Bitcoin dominance historically should be a little bit higher for a market bottom. That's the thing too. Because look at the last time, like right here, you came up, you know what I mean? Or when we were right here, this was towards the bottom, yeah. This was towards the bottom, so maybe it's just a new system of altcoins doing better. But even here, it'll still come up a bit, and it could come up, you know, it's just 30%, even if it's, you know, I think you can get back up to this general area with it. And that's when it gets that high, that's when you want to go heavy alts, I would say. But yeah. Or if we do have a capitulation down, like a lot of people are talking about, I mean, that's where you would, you know, in a month or two bottom out and have that would definitely bring dominance up, I would say. But yeah. Let's see here. Stock from somewhere around the hour could be a good day to short Italy. Our government isn't a crumbling circumstance. Oh man. Yeah. Doge. What's a good like index fund to short for Italy that I could look at? Italy's interesting. Like they're kind of like back in time a little bit. It's an interesting culture. It's all over. We're going down. Yeah, this is like one of those. I think Bitcoin, a lot of this feels too overbought. It's time to hammer some shorts. Okay. Or we might as well be a little safe and wait till our RSI's here, curve down. You get that red dot, and that confirms, and then ride that short all the way down, baby. Just like that. 10%. I would be, you know, you could do it on the 12-hour. The red dot here, you know. That's not going to be a bearish div, but the one in the 16 might give you a bearish div, and that's going to be what you want. Let's look at the SPY. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that looks like you're just going to come down more. I think generally you probably will reject from like these lines. I mean, you are hitting, you know, I'm not the biggest like TA expert on the SPY, but you are hitting, this big point, and the money flow just isn't there. Well, here it kind of is, but pretty neutral right now. RSI splitting apart, so. I mean, how long do you normally, stay? You could stay generally sideways for a little bit longer here. Maybe another month, really, almost. Yeah. How much is this down currently from? 19%. Okay. Yeah, once you get back like above, back above a 20% correction, that's where you get into like territory where it's not a recession. But I don't, I think you should roll over. It takes time, guys. I mean, it takes time. I mean, what's it doing at the moment? Yeah, this would be a nice little, that would be a nice scalp probably right off of there. Yeah. I would say so. Money flow coming out. Kind of in no man's land here almost. I mean, we got that. The other thing too is I know I drew a let's see where it was. I drew a fib level and we are hitting something. Yeah, you kind of hit that exact. Well, let's see. Did we? Yeah, it's close enough. I would say. Yeah, you kind of hit that exactly, just about. So 23K. I'm just saying, if you were to try to find the top area, was there any? Yeah, your 6 minute gave you something. Yeah, that bearish div, then bam. It's one of those times where, it's nobody really knows. There's people, speculating both ways, kind of in the comments everywhere. And nobody knows at the end of the day. I mean, there's too many things to really say. But we know most likely with split RSIs, as these come down, unless they get closer together and turn red, that you'll probably have at least some sort of correction like this or this. We know that a lot of times the 2 week does signal the bottom. However, the thing here is it's almost too quick to be a bottom, because let's look at how many bars it was here. We've had 18 bars so far. Here from the top of this, we've had 24 bars to the bottom. And then here, 29 bars. So 18, 20. Well, that's actually interesting. Let's see. Let's do that again, because here to the bottom was, oh, come on, I can't see. 29 bars. That's 29. And then here to here, 25 or 26. So it's 3 less. So it would be 23 if, yeah, I still think you need a few more. I still think you got to get to the low 20s if you repeat that pattern. So that would be a month, another month, and you get your last leg down. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, I would be more confident with the 16-day here to signal a bottom, if that does print, because that's what was the bottom on ETH too. So there's more. See right there, and it could get, like I was saying earlier, it could get a little weird here. Like you could get just like that and then come back down. So that's what I'm kind of worried about a little bit. But if you look at these kind of how the pattern is, this would kind of give you, like, let's just zoom, logarithmic, zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so we're looking at the whole cycle on the 16-day. Up a lot, down, up a lot, down, up a lot, down. Is that enough? Maybe. If you do look at it here, what the, that's 86. That's 83. This is 72. That's all it is. I Thought it was a little bit more on 72. Yeah, this is 73. Yeah, 73. 82 would be here. But, you know, you never really, you did kind of hit some, you know, even here, you did hit something, you know what I mean? You hit some type of confluence around 3,000, something over here. Here, you hit that, okay. You hit your previous all-time high. But I feel like you got to come down to hit this, maybe. I don't know. You know, it's tough to really say with the Fed and everything. I mean, there's strong arguments to make on both sides. I mean, one argument you would say, Fed keeps raising rates, that would bring Bitcoin down more. Other argument is Bitcoin starts to act more like our buddy gold and continues forward because of inflation or whatever. And how's that guy doing? Not particularly as good as someone expected. However, you're hitting that major area, and what's happening? You're getting a reaction off of that. You're getting a nice reaction. So I think gold could be the next thing to have some good curvature on some of these time frames. 4 hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow axis. I know a lot of people, the crypto people, hate gold, but you know, I just like to see things that tend to outperform S&P 500 in recessions. So yeah. Related to movements ahead, big tech earnings. So yeah, if these earnings are bad, that brings market down, which I think they will be not that great. Let's see. What, Doge, I have a question. What do people in Italy do? A lot of people in Italy and their 401ks and stuff. Well, I mean, no one works in Italy. They don't have 401k. I'm just kidding. But what do they put? Do they put it in the SPY? Like, what are they actually putting their money in? I mean, I mean, I don't. Oh, wow. Down. Well, this just came out. I want to see something with more data too. What was the other one? Let's just copy and paste this. Oh, and guys, by the way, doing a new promo with BitGet. You could sign up, link in description below, and 15% off transaction fees for the first 2 weeks. I think it's a really good promo, so check that out. You also could get up to 4,000, a little over 4,000, and bonus if you sign up and deposit. Yeah, so this has never come back since. Ooh, yeah, this never came back since the. Yeah, so nobody in Europe is really. They just have trust in the. That's the thing too. Like people always see the SPY as going up, but it could end up more like this. I don't know what, you know what I mean? Like down, down. Ooh, same thing. That pattern down. Man. Just imagine like DCing into this all over these years, nothing. You would be negative, basic. And you may be a little in the green, but wow. Yeah, everybody's talking about that. I mean, they gotta mine it. It's gonna take time. So invest in gold mining. Way more degen than old cycles. Yeah, I mean, there's also more altcoins. But yeah, you guys smash the like button. So let's take a look at what's happening right now. It does look to be pumping back up a bit. Yeah, you're getting to that point. I mean, this is probably gone. We did have a divergence or something here. It's gone. How about the 6 hour? 6 hour did confirm, but that's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd be waiting for, 16 hour or something, but yeah. Hopefully we pump more. I mean, I'm long right now, so I think we will. This pocket, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with the 2 week and all that, it does make, I mean, there's an argument to make. I would just be waiting, to really go all in, with the cash I have. If you have cash on hand, you may miss a little bit of the gains, but 16-day I would say, and then if it's like last time, Bitcoin's gonna outperform ETH for the next 6 months or something. I mean, if you just look at let's see how Bitcoin ETH is looking. Is it no or ETH Bitcoin? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the one we want to look at. That weekly doesn't look too good. I mean, you're in the red there. You do have little jumps here and here. It's different than May 18, but it can come down against it, a little bit against it. Our size, could be different this time. I don't know, but yeah. Could take a quick look too at and you got to realize too, August or especially September are bad months for the market in general, both crypto and stocks. I mean, you come up, this I'm looking at, $9 or something around here. You come up $9 under 20%, and then you could dump down. Theoretically, you dump down like 70% from there that easily could happen. It's a volatile market, so yeah. The other thing too is when does our 10-day confirm? Oh my god. In 8 hours. That could mark the top too, because that's what happened in 2014, I believe. As soon as it confirmed here, look, right there. Yeah, as soon as that confirmed, you were down. See? You got into the green. You pumped a lot, but see, you probably would turn green if we get up to 24K. Yeah, you're just about there, so... Well, we can look at regular candles too. Yeah, it's green here. And then, yeah, see, just like that. That would be kind of an issue. And yeah, you'd probably have your wick up to like 24, 25, something like that. Then you come down. I don't like the money flow on this. I will tell you right now. I do not like the money flow on this time frame. We have a national retirement system. State keeps some of your earnings every check. I have no idea how it works in the U.S. though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know how it. I don't know how too much it works in Italy. I don't think Italy's like so like if you guys have been to Italy like you always wonder when you're there how anything gets done. Like I feel like you could get away like just play ignorant American card and get away with so much stuff there like trains all that like it's so different. Um, yeah, last year's crypto pumped end of July through August and dumped. Possible. It's only boomers. You must sure. That's funny. Put their money in the what is PST? Is that a fund? Is short treasury? No, that's got to be something. Oh, it's this. I'm just thinking people putting their funds in this. It probably trends up with time. You would think they would be putting their funds in the U.S. stuff, though. You know what I mean? It does trend up with time. I mean, 30%. Yeah. Interesting. Nice, Matteo. Do you guys like living in Italy? Like, it's definitely pretty cool. I mean, I've been, let's see, Rome. I've been all over. I mean, I didn't go too many places in the north part. I didn't go to Venice or Milan, but Rome. I've been to Sicily too, and Naples. Florence a bunch of times. Florence was a lot of fun. I probably had the most fun in Florence, I think. Florence was cool, like all those museums and stuff. I think I liked Florence the best out of anywhere in Italy. Rome is a little bit dirtier, too big of a city. I don't know. Portugal just broke 23. Oh, I didn't even. Let's see here. Well, not on. Yeah, just about. Good, cool. So we got this, this guy right here. But it does seem like, we're going to get a little bit farther here, a little bit farther. Ooh. Oh, on regular candles it's coming down, not on Heiken's. Interesting. Your RSI's there. Let's see if that yeah, it's still marked pretty much the top almost. You had one last wick up. I mean, it's possible we could have just had that could have been your last like FOMO wick up, but banking on to get up a little bit higher here. Yeah, that's not going to be a bearish div once you get that red dot, but that still could bring it down. Greece, I got to go to Greece. I mean, it's cheap to go there now, but I don't know. I like South America and Central America better, in my opinion, than Europe. I like the culture a little bit better in Central and South America. Spain, yeah, I've been to Barcelona and Madrid. Spain's cool. I like warmer. I mean, Europe. Not that I'm like, not that Europe's cold, but especially in the summer, I like the warm more tropical climates. Portugal's the best for taxes. Girls who speak English with an Italian accent are the best. Oh man, I don't. Italy's culture is pretty like conservative. You're not gonna. I don't. It'd be interesting if you're able to find a. Play dumb and you could get away with everything in Italy. Nobody talks English here. Yeah, not too many, Doge. I remember in Florence they do. Everybody spoke English in Florence, but in Rome, no. In Rome was more of that where you could get away, just play dumb, and that's the thing too, because like the Americans that are in Italy, like you got to realize like they have a lot, that's like a big like American tourism, and it probably won't be as America, gets poorer or whatever, the American empire dies, but American tourism, like that is a big part of Mexico's economy. That's probably a big part of a lot of Europe's economy too, especially like countries like Italy. I mean, yeah, it's a big thing. Yeah, I read about the Portugal thing. I know Costa Rica is coming out with that too. I haven't been to Portugal. I mean, I don't want to go somewhere where they speak Spanish because that's a language I know a lot of. I don't really know much Italian or Portuguese, although they are somewhat similar, but Spanish I would want to get good at. Yeah, I'm more of a Central South America type guy. I mean, there are a lot of I don't know what the. This is a good poll. I want to be curious. Do you live in Europe? Do you live in Europe? Yes, no. Let's see what percentage you guys are in Europe. I'm curious. Canada. And that's the thing too, in terms of like a lot of you guys may not know, but in terms of like cultural differences, like between like America and Europe are pretty similar, like kind of cultural. Like it is different, but in terms of friendliness, they're pretty similar. But you go to like Mexico, Central South America, people are definitely a lot more friendly, in my opinion. A lot of Europe, it's just like, you stupid American, get out of here. You know what I mean? At least the people I've met, like it's culturally more like America in that sense. I think the more welcoming towards Americans is going to be like Central and South America, and then obviously Southeast Asia. I think those are the biggest places. That like those are the most up and coming places, in my opinion, best places to live, like Southeast Asia or Central and South America. Or Mexico. I mean, Mexico, I guess that's part of North America, you would say. What's the poll? Wow, 60%. I thought it would be like 30 or 40. Wow, majority of you guys. Chile right now very dangerous because of all market. That is interesting. Chile right now dangerous. Chile is actually the richest country in South America, I believe. Not too conservative. I mean, it's hard to kind of. Parents are German immigrant, Canada, Pennsylvania, pretty foreign to a New Yorker. Indonesia, nice, nice. So 56% of you are in Europe. I thought it would be lower. I thought the majority of you would probably be in the U.S. just because the population in the U.S. is so much, although Europe is very high as well. UK, yeah, definitely would be quite a few. Yeah, you guys smash the like button. Greece, yeah, I haven't been to Greece. I should go though, but yeah. Big powerful country. Brazil is good. I've heard good things about Brazil. It's personal preference too. It's what you like. I mean, I'm more into the Latin culture and Central and South American culture rather than American and European culture. What is happening now? Yeah, that could be. Let's see here. I mean, this is, yeah, you're getting. Bearish div confirmed in your 6-minute. I want to see us go higher, though. I mean, I want to see us get to here and here. I think we can. I mean, based on the 4-hour, I think there's a strong argument to make for it. And then your traditional TA guys or whatever. I mean, let's see. You can make the argument. Where is it? I don't know. I guess go from. Was it here? Well, I guess you can kind of make the argument we're still in the the wedge, but you can kind of make the argument we're breaking out of it or whatever. Traditional TA has always been a little. It's too subjective to me. Then here. And then if you broke out of this upward, I mean, let's see, trend line. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, that's a little too subjective, in my opinion. Brazil stay for the woman, yeah. For say why use why USA citizens don't like their guy. There's a lot of reasons. Europe loves me, thank you. Hawaii, wow, that's pretty cool. Croatia, no. No, I haven't been to Croatia. Europe's real cheap now. Croatia, that's near Greece, yeah. That is nice. I've seen pictures. It's pretty nice. Yeah, everybody's always telling me to go to Europe. I want to go to South America, though, and Central America. Getting up there, almost getting to that point, man. You could come down a little bit here. A little choppy there. Carl's been getting it right, although they've been saying, well, I mean, one trade, but he's been saying 28. I think that's high, though. I think it's going to be somewhere in this pocket. Let's see here. How's our buddy Silver doing? Nice bounce off of there. I do like that. Do like that bounce there. Down 38%. And some of these guys, I'm sure, are up a little bit, right? Yeah. Inevitably, you're going to come up a little bit. That monthly, if you get that monthly green dot, that's always been a good sign, but this could be the first time where it's not. I mean, nothing goes up forever. I mean, you're still down a lot, too. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but yeah, 38%. Thing too about Europe, guys, everybody smokes cigarettes. That's it. I was having like 13-year-old kids blowing smoke on me in Prague. Europe is not that cheap. And that's a lot of, Belgium, yeah. That's a lot of the, I mean, Sweden, I know less in their taxes, but the taxes are insanely high in most of Europe, unless you have like the Portugal thing, and there's, but yeah, I don't, I think still, I mean, obviously Dubai, you want to be, for an American, you got to give up your citizenship. No one wants to do that. Puerto Rico is the loophole if you own property there, which is actually really expensive to own. Like, it's more expensive than you would think. You'd think the condos there are like pretty reasonable. No, they're expensive. Puerto Rico isn't that cheap. And I'm trying to think where else. I mean, yeah, you're probably best off to be in like a state in America with no state income tax still, like Florida, like where I am. Let's see here. Yeah, you're getting that little bounce. Oh, you're back in the green on the weekly. Bet you everybody thinks, yeah, everybody's going to be thinking we hit the bottom. Problem is, you easily come back into the red. RSI is starting to split there. Yeah, it looks like everything else. You're just trying to wait to see if little trigger waves on that 1 minute. Oh, Bitcoin is pumping and ETH and alts are going down? I didn't really realize. Yeah, I thought ETH would be. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance making a. Well, it's not real. I mean, ETH is still. Yeah, that is interesting though. Yeah, could be your last FOMO wick up. I mean, Anything could happen here. That's more of the bullet because this is see how this is getting close? These RSIs are getting close together here. Yeah, it's kind of like this almost. See, and then yeah, you could come up a little bit more here. You know what I mean? You could. It'd probably be something like yeah, something like this, maybe 15%. From where we are right now, approximately. You know, we were down a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me, yeah, 17, this pocket. I think it'll be this pocket. I mean, you're going to have some type of pullback at the pocket, you know what I mean? Back up there and then pull back, but yeah. Amount of time the current candle confirms, it's right here, 5 days, 9 hours, right there. 4 hours here. Let's see, what else is there to look at? How's oil doing? Yeah, everything's coming back. I think the Dixie's probably down too, right? Which would make sense. It's about time it had a little bit of a pullback, but yeah. Money flow coming out. Weekly, not quite. I think you can get a little bit higher here. Oh, and guys, by the way, first link in description below. BITGET, new promo going on, 15% off fees for the first 2 weeks. Check it out. There's also up to $4,000 in bonus. But yeah. We dropped because I can't believe why we're public growth. Yeah, similar to 2014. I mean, okay, cool. Similar to 2014. I mean, we could come up, 24, 23, 24. The other thing too is like RSIs. I mean, there's other technical indications that, and you gotta realize, I mean, you're due to have a couple green candles. I mean, it looks very similar to 2014 in my opinion. All the way back aquí. Let's see, where is it? Here, kind of like this. And then retail comes, I mean, nothing. Oh, wow, 23.1 right now. Good. Yeah, sometimes you do on these random spiral lines, you're probably getting really close to that one. Sometimes they do, give you bottom, other tops or whatever. I mean, it's kind of like, where does everyone kind of, think it is the bottom? Probably once this confirms on the 10-day, and then that's where it reverses around. And you'll get into the red in the 10-day as soon as we drop from, as soon as we have the next pullback. But I'm still really thinking, based on the title of this video and based on the thumbnail, once this starts to curve down, you get that next red dot that'll probably mark a top, and you're probably going to have to come down at least a little bit before that confirms. So kind of my opinion. So yeah. A chart? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I get a lot of messages. I don't know. Sometimes I miss stuff, but yeah, you could. I don't care. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. Let's see, we got a few more in here. The other thing too is that marked a top there, high anchor wave in the 15. Let me show you too the other kind of pattern I was looking at that Here was a good fit. See, split RSIs as you crossed into the red all the way. Where was it the last time? Split RSIs as you crossed into the red here. That gave you, you know, that this much of a pump, I guess. Where was it? Or oh, it was even. It gave you 15%, 16%. So if you do map out kind of the same thing here, 15, 16% would be, yeah, you can see 24. Then, I mean, let's look, then if it's like 2014, you're 24, you hit 24, then you get a, just like this is like your 24 right here, November 2014. Then you get your 65%. I don't think it would be 65%. I think it would be somewhere around 50. I think the 65% would be for like ETH and some of the altcoins, 60 to 70%. So yeah. Say you get up to, I don't know, around here. 50%. 12.2, and then let's go on our weekly. Let's see what our 400 weekly moving average is. 12.7, yeah. Right around there, and that would probably be the bottom. And when would you get there? So this would be a green July, let's say, and then you get a red August, and then you, if it plays out like 2014, which the market looks most similar to that, see that was November 10th, so then you get, you probably had it, you had a green November, because it didn't take much to close above, 270 there, and then you come down, and then this is when I first found out about Bitcoin, right around this area when it was at, I remember when it wicked down, I remember this, because I remember looking at like the chart, on Preve, I remember I had to look at Preve to see what the price was. I remember like when it came down to 150. I remember that, and then I remember July. I remember July. There was a halvening. I think the halvening was in July or whatever, and it doubled in price or something. Went to 200 to, or yeah, or it could have been here actually. November 2015. I think it was here. I remember this. This probably was the halvening. Went up a good amount in value, and then it went all the way back down. Then it went up. Got choppy. This was a choppy time. I mean, all the way from February to October, 8 months of very choppiness, which could happen after, September 2023, very choppy year. And yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, that's your Earth, that's your green November, and then, so if we're right here right now, November 10th, January, so 2 months basically, so yeah, you'd bottom out in the mid to late September, probably. September would be a bloodbath, August would be too, and then maybe towards the end of September you get like tiny bit of green to bring your green month technically, I don't know, but yeah, let's look at the candles here. So yeah, it's not going to take much to close a green month here. We've had, well, is it, how does that, I thought we had 1, 2, we had 4 months of red, and then, yeah, I don't know, it's like monthly, I don't know exactly how it works, but, oh, you probably on Hikins, it would be easier to, well, then that's 1, 2, February to December, that's a lot of months. But yeah, whatever. Wow, Nathan, I mean, so far, 2014 cycle gave us the two tops in the same months, so there's that, and there are lots of indications that have been the same, so how many days did Bitcoin dump from 69K to 17K? That's a good question. Approximately 212. 212 days, yeah. This was 365 exactly a year, basically. It's approximate. Let's say this one was, oof, that was a rough cycle, a year and a half. They get shorter though, so I think it'll be, if it is September, let's say, I mean, it'll be, yeah, 304 days, a little less, September, October, a little less than this one, I would say. Could be longer if we go into a bad recession, but there are a lot of things we don't know. You know what I mean? There are a lot of things we don't know what we don't know. Are we still pumping? Wow, we're still going. Carl's probably going nuts right now. Oh man, you got to take this trade. FOMO in right now. BITGET 100x leverage. You can only use my BITGET, my BITGET code. It won't work with anything else. Oh man. Take my Bugatti to McDonald's, man. Take my Bugatti to McDonald's. $23.4, almost there. Hmm. 4-hour green dot. I think that's been there, no? It was confirmed, yeah. It probably did just confirm, yeah. Yeah, that's why, yeah. Oh boy. Wow. It's pumping more. Thing too is, once this green gets high in the 3-day, that would probably mark some type of top as well. What could we look at too? I mean, we got the high volume node right there. Yeah, it's that spiral line, but other than that, you probably, what is ETH at? Is ETH pumping too? It better be. Better be pumping, come on. 15.4, no, not as much. So you might be seeing some more Bitcoin dominance starting to pump a little bit. That's what I would be inclined to think right now, because, yeah, there we go. Just a little bit here. Come on, get off of that. Yeah, finally. Yeah, because Bitcoin's making those highs, yeah. Probably the next time. That's what I would kind of guess. The next time market likes to play games, do the double top here with these RSIs and regular candles, or probably the same thing for the 16 when it gets this high. But I mean, be conservative with it. It'll probably consolidate before it starts to come back down. So yeah. Let's see. Next take profit. I don't think any of my trades have. Yeah, my trades. I don't think they've even, not to reveal it, but I don't think they've even hit their first take profit. Some of the swings, but wouldn't be the worst place to lock in some profits, in my opinion. Wouldn't be the worst place. Trying to go short, yeah. Do I think alts will follow? Maybe not. Maybe not. I do think Bitcoin dominance will stay up. I mean, and Bitcoin dominance will probably rise as soon as we have a pullback too. So yeah. Let's see too. We're almost there on the 16-day. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, because maybe even you get that green dot, it doesn't confirm. You do something like that. That's what you would need for, probably would be shorter, but I mean, that's what you would need for this to come down, and then that's your bottom, and then, yeah, that's what I think is probably going to happen. Almost to that point, almost there. The 15-minute. There's no dot really. Or Hikins maybe? Not yet. You get a red dot pretty soon, but you gotta come down to get that probably. Why 16 days? That's a great question. That's both for Bitcoin and ETH that marked the bottom because the 2-week on ETH did not. Look what happened with the last time. There was a 2-week green dot on. Well, not the last time, but look in this bear market. See? Then bam. ETH looks more, like I would say Bitcoin, it looks like there's more of an argument to make that we bottomed out. ETH looks more like you need to come down a bit more, kind of like here. You see that to really fulfill the triangle. Here seems like you're just in a big bull trap and you want to come down a bit more. That's what I'm thinking. Right there, yeah, something like that. 6 to 300 in my opinion. Bearish div on the 2-minute, like that means anything. Is everything going? A little bit. This is probably the same price for the last decade. It's probably down, what, 60% or something? If that was 60, 50 right now. That monthly, yeah. That's a British pound. So everything's bleeding against the dollar, I believe, right? Yeah. So that was, yeah, that was 7, and then the yen against the dollar. That'd be interesting to look at. Or the Japanese. Down in the macro, yeah, just down. Euro, yeah, Euro. This is way to, yeah, this is, yeah, it hasn't been. Ooh, 2002, yeah. I mean, there's no 100%. I mean, I'm thinking 24K and 17K and 1700, but yeah. Yep. You want even. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, doing a new promo with BITGET right now, 15% off transaction fees for the first 2 weeks if you sign up and deposit. And click the link and sign up. It takes 20 seconds. And let's see. You get up to a little over 4,000 in deposit bonuses as well. It's a really good exchange. Been using it quite a lot lately. So yeah. So check that out. Link in the description below. Here you got your blue triangle that confirms in 7 hours. That could, I mean, could be like that one. A lot of times they don't, you know, they're not the best indication, but yeah, sometimes they. Here in that bear market, it worked pretty well. Yeah, it does look kind of like, because if you get that red dot, it's going to be similar to that, just like June 21. That was a nice, that was down from 41 to 30, yeah. That was a choppy area. It's usually not that choppy. That was down to the, where'd you go there? 28K, yeah. Money flow is similar too. Yeah. I've been kind of thinking we could get up a little bit higher with this. The only thing is, there's your issue. Those RSIs are going to start to curve down soon, so we'll see. But yeah. Yeah, we looked at the Dixie. I don't remember what I said about it. um, does price action front run confirmations of green dots? Not always. Sometimes. I mean, it really depends. A lot of times, no. I didn't look at it too much in depth, the Dixie. I mean, you do have, look, I mean, bearish div and money flow coming out, so it would make sense to come down a little bit lower. I mean, nothing goes straight up. I'm not entirely convinced until we get, like, not even this bearish div, but the one after, and money flows coming out more, like, in August. That's when I would say it's most likely a pretty nice top. But here on your 2 week, you do have that, you know, that high bearish div kind of like here. So it would be likely that you get a little bit choppy maybe. So could be a choppy, volatile market, especially for the summer. Weird stuff does happen over the summer. Daily, yeah. It's kind of how it was. I would see like sideways choppy. We come down a little bit and then come back up, I think. But yeah. Let's set, let me make sure I have my notifications set. I took some of them off because I had too many on, so yeah, I got them set there, and then there I don't. Do I have it set here? Ooh, that one was not, that's not good, it should have been on. And then I gotta set one here, because yeah, most likely we're gonna be needing those. Probably set this one too. Okay. Leg to 21. You mean a leg down, then 24, then 50% dump. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I could see. I could definitely see if something like that. Yeah, getting choppy. Well, 21 would be a nice short. You know, if you know, short off of next red dot here or something, that would be a nice short down to 20. I mean, there's no spider line really. No, nah. Maybe here, yeah, you get that, so. Oh, okay, 63 now. 34. There's still a good amount of people that live in Europe. I was looking at this by Plan B on Twitter. Kind of like that. I think it's going to be more like, you know what I mean? Like here, it could get choppy more. That's kind of like your rainbow chart, what he's talking about. But this guy, I feel like, is just broke. Honestly, I mean, look at. Bears looking at 23. Oh, this is probably pretty funny, actually. Yeah, animals don't understand, like the mirrors. They get scared. They don't understand. They think it's another bear. Yeah, see, he's going nuts. Oof. Yeah, he just does not. Yeah, he thinks there's another bear. He probably thinks he's going crazy. Yeah, that's probably an eye, yeah. Yeah, they did that for mine too, to scam people. I mean, you gotta. Twitter doesn't care about it. I mean, and you gotta realize, I mean, what are the odds somebody that big is gonna be asking you to give them money? I mean, 22 with work back above 200. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, if we are back above the 2 till July closing out. Yeah, 30K, yeah. Mm. That'd be interesting. Come up to 30K in September, but then you dump another 50% towards the beginning of next year, especially if we go into recession. I could see that happening. Um, uh, the Mount Gox thing is next month, right? August. That could be. Most top buyers already sold. Early buyers. Okay. This is the same chart. Yeah. Missed 100K top thanks to China mining ban, inflation, and war, which are obviously not variables. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Really, the Robert Kiyosaki tweet that said $1,100. No, it was really he meant to say 11K, I think, because he said in a Ben Shapiro interview that that's where he's looking to buy. He should have deleted that tweet and reposted it, but it probably gets more attention. You know, they're crazier. And he could just be like, "Oh, I made a mistake" or whatever. Um, so 2015. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's see the chat here. Um, hmm. Maybe we could get in the next couple minutes get up to 20. The spiral line 23.5. Maybe. Yeah, we're putting a green dot there in the 5 hour, green dot in the 6 hour. Yeah, that confirms an hour. Could be the last leg up a little bit higher. No. Yeah, guys, and by the way, if you're just tuning in, new promo with BITGET, link in description below. Discount on transaction fees for the first 2 weeks. And you could get a nice bonus for depositing. You could obviously deposit, get the bonus, and just trade with that. It's just house money, so really good opportunity there. Let's check that out. Link description below. And the main thing, I want to reiterate, when these RSIs curve back down, you confirm that red dot, excuse me. Probably going to be a local top, probably a good short entry. Nothing pumps up for forever here. So yeah. And I think I'm going to head out. We looked at a lot of stuff today. Trying to think what else I could possibly look at. I know people are talking about Solana. Let me take a quick look at that. Looks pretty similar to everything else. Probably one of these EMAs will give you the top, maybe $50, maybe not. Yep. So yeah, guys, I almost want to stay on to see if we hit this place right here. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get off. Thank you so much for joining me today. Long stream today. BITGET, link in the description below. Great promo. Also, my exclusive Discord, really great community. Exclusive analysis, trade entries, stop losses, take profits. Wouldn't really recommend just blindly following a random guy on YouTube for your actual trades. It's not financial advice. Obviously, I'm not right 100% of the time, but it's a great community. I think it's a really worth the content. Maybe you want to wait till the 1st of August to sign up because you will get double charged. That's how Patreon works. And my course added a little bit to it recently with the RSIs, so check that out. Link in the description below. A lot of people really liked it. Good discount code down below as well. Market Cipher, link in the description below with discount code down below as well. Use my link to get that discount. And if you want to do a one-on-one session with me, link in description below. That should be pretty much everything. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today.